Hey there, let's do 10 of 4 on the floor. Nothing standing in this routine. All you need is a mat and your body weight. And I'm going to offer a couple of modifications and a couple of challenges along the way. You do you, and let's have some fun with it. All right. There's no way for me to look at my watch in some of these positions, so I'm going to estimate and do my very best to plan for approximately a minute in some of our holds. So here's what we're going to start with. Starting with a plank, and we're going to flow around, and we're going to end with a plank, all right? So let's go. Hands underneath your shoulders, feet together, heels reach long. Now, if this is aggressive for you today, no big deal. Drop those knees down and just hold that same one long line between your crown of your head and your touch point on the floor, whether it's your knees or your toes. So let's talk about the form here. Let's start with the crown of the head reaching away from the heels, active reach. We're going to broaden the collarbones, reaching those to the sides of the room. We're going to think about knitting the rib cage, the bottom ribs together. Think about taking a deep inhale and filling up 2 scuba tanks on your back. Those are your lungs, right? You're breathing into the backs of your lungs so that you've got a very strong upper body, knitting those bottom ribs together. Think about tightening your seatbelt. And if any of these terms or this vocabulary doesn't sound familiar, go watch that movement vocabulary video. So tighten the seatbelt, low and tight across your lap. And then imagine that you could draw those bungee cord suspenders really nice and taut. So at this point, I think we're about 40 seconds in. Inhaling and exhaling, broaden the collarbones again, reach the crown from the heels again, active in the legs, breathing. Scuba tanks, seatbelt, bungee cord suspenders, you got it. Next up, we're going to go into a forearm plank on the right in 5, 4, 3, 2, dropping down forearm plank on the right. From here, there are a couple of ways you can go. You can stack the feet, which is the most aggressive version. You can put the top foot forward. You can sink both knees to the floor. So find your challenge. You can also kind of go one of these. This is a little bit, it's like a figure 4, only sideways. Any way you slice it, this is great work for the waistline. Focusing on the right waistline right here. Very good. Now, a lot of times in a side plank, I see sinking into the shoulder. Do you see that happen? Sinking into the shoulder. I see hips sagging to the floor. Lengthen and reach up. Your best today is all that's required. We've got it. For the last 15 seconds, we're going to draw this bottom hip up. So we're going to wrap around the waist and lift from the bottom. Very good. 10, 9, 8, 7. We've got it. 6, 5, 4, 3 on your back, 2, and 1 down. Nicely done. So from what we're going to do right now is we're going to do a single leg bicycle on the right. I like to exhaust one part just because it's fun. So this is the most aggressive version. You've got a floating left leg, yeah, not touching the floor. And we're going to rotate up, up. So this is a single leg bicycle. We're rotating the rib cage so that the left bottom rib reaches toward the right inner thigh. Right? Very good. Nice. So with reps, I think we're going to do approximately 16. Right? We've got 4 more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Very nice. Bringing it in. We're going to hold at the top and we're going to do some little toe taps. So now ear wheel, rib wheel, hold. You can support your head with your hands. Little tap right, tap left, tap right, tap left. Good. Right and left and right and left. 8 more. Here's 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, heel taps in 2 and 1. Plant both feet nice and close to your buns. And then again, ear wheel, rib wheel. You're gonna reach right, arc over to the right. Reach left, right. We've got it. Here we go. 8 more. And 7. And 6. 5. You got 4. Hollow hold next. In 2. And 1. Good. Hollow hold goes like this. Start in tabletop. And then reach the hands. It's an ear wheel and a rib wheel. And we hold this. So the way to progress this is try one leg at a time. Ooh. Try the other leg. Yeah, that's no joke. Try both legs. Now, when you try both legs, the higher your legs, the easier this is, and it's in no way easy at any point. The lower your legs, the more aggressive. So see what works for you today. Find your challenge today. And then if you want to just keep it interesting, you can reach one arm, both arms. You can reach one arm sideways, feel how that plays with the waistline sideways. You can make a little arc. Or the opposite. Holding. This is the worst. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Nice. We're going to do that single side bicycle, and then we're going to pivot around. This was our pivot point right here. Okay, guys. So, single leg bicycle on the left. Right leg long. It can touch the floor or not. And rotate. Rotate. I often breathe in on the effort because that is how I was taught by my Pilates master. I studied with a fantastic master and I've totally lost count. Here we go. Let's go. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Oh, Lordy, let's get that side plank handled. And yes, I'm going to show you my back side because I want you to see what happens in the back and then in the shoulders. So let's see, I'm going to actually look at the clock. Here we go. So for a side plank in the back, these are the things that happen. Hips sag, right? We need to really think about drawing the hip up in line with the spine, yeah? So that there's one long line from the crown of the head all the way to the heels. And remember, to make this less aggressive, front foot can go down, knees can come down. The other thing that happens is that we sink into the shoulder, which is no bueno for the shoulder at all. So think about drawing that left elbow, driving it into the floor, lifting. Last 10 seconds, we're gonna lift and lift and lift. Finishing in our plank, lift. Here we go, almost there. 2 and 1. Finishing where we started. Here's our plank, nice and strong. Shoulders right over your hands. Crown of the head reaches away from the heels, active reach. Collarbones broad, fill up your scuba tanks. Oh, that feels good. Knit the ribs together. Tighten the seatbelt. Bungee cord suspenders. We have totally got this, guys. Long, long reach. And you can always make this a little less aggressive by knees down. Take your time, find your challenge today. Inhale and exhale. Really fill up those scuba tanks. Bring those bungee cord suspenders nice and tight. Collarbones broad. We've got it. Last 10 seconds. 8. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice! So good. I hope that you feel like a badass, because that's what we're gonna do. That's how we're doing it. All right, guys, have a great day. You can put this at the front of a workout. You can put this at the end of a workout. If all you've got is 10 minutes or so, you did it. So have an awesome day.